Hi everyone, it's Kelly from Kelly's Bead Boutique. So this is another installment in my quick and easy earring series where I show you how to make a really cute pair of earrings in no time at all. If you want to see how I make them, come and join me. Alright, so to be making our burst of copper earrings, we're going to be using a little bit of 22 gauge antique copper wire. I have these beautiful smoky quartz check glass beads that have a burst of copper inside. I'm going to be using 6mm matte copper fire polish, and I have these beautiful spacers that are the rose gold, and rose gold goes so nicely with copper, so that's a really nice combination. I have these little discs to hang on the end. I have some antique copper bead caps and some ear wires. And for our tools, we're going to be using our 4 basic tools: our cutters, our chain nose pliers, our bent chain nose pliers, and our round nose pliers. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take about 6 inches of wire. I do find it easier to work with a little more than a little less. It just makes it easier for wrapping. So now I want to take that wire and I'm going to place my chain nose pliers on the end, run my fingers down and kind of straighten it out a little bit. Now I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and go at about the 2-inch mark. And I'm going to use my thumb and I'm going to bend away so that I get a nice sharp angle. That angle really helps when you're creating wrap loops. Now I'm going to take my pliers and place them right on top of that little bend. And I want to have them horizontal to my body. So now I'm going to push that wire up and over and down. And I'm going to now rotate my pliers and have them parallel to the table and pull my wire straight back. Now when I'm wrapping my wire around there, I'm actually forming it around the pliers so that I'm using the plier as a tool, as it is intended. If you just sort of pull the wire around, it doesn't create a nice loop. So you want to actually push it around and form it so that you get a nice loop. Now you can see that that is offset a little bit. So I'm just rotating my plier so that we end up with what looks like a little stop sign there. So now I want to wrap that up. So I'm going to take my chain nose pliers and place that right over top of the entire loop that we've just created. And now I'm going to take my bent chain nose and I'm going to wrap that around once and let go and come back and do that again. And now I'm going to create a bulky wrap. So I'm going to be heading back the other way. So I'm going to grab the end and go around once and then one more time. And bring it all the way to the back. I want to have a definite front side and a back side, and where my cut is going to be what I'm going to consider the back side. So now I'm going to take the flush side of my cutters and I'm going to give that a little trim. And now I'm going to find the burr on the end of that, and it's just kind of tucked in here. So I'm going to take the very tip of my pliers and kind of give that just a gentle little push. I'm not pushing very hard. I just want to make sure that it's not sharp. So now we're going to load up our beads. So I'm going to put my beautiful smoky quartz starburst on there. And then I'm going to put on this gorgeous rose gold crystal spacer. And then I've got one of my bead caps and my fire polish and then another bead cap. So now we've got those all loaded on there. So I want to make sure that my loops are going in different directions. So I want to have one going this direction and then one going in the opposite direction. So the way that I do that is I make sure that whatever I do is opposite to what I've got. So I kind of hold on to it this way, and now I'm going to be pushing this wire down so that it'll be completely opposite to the other one. So you want to kind of grab hold of that and then just push your wire against the beads there. So you might have that fall off the end like I did, but it's not a big deal. We can just kind of push that back up. So now I want to take my pliers and go back to the same position that I was. So down here, I want to have about the same size loops. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up and over and down, open up my pliers and rotate them and pull that to the back. And now you can see it's going to be really off. So I just want to pull that right up. And that's actually really good when you do that. It puts it right in the right position so that we don't have much of a neck here, which is exactly what I'm wanting. Now you want to make sure before you wrap this up that you place your little disc on here. So even when I was making my sample, I forgot to do that, and I had my wrap all done and it looked all beautiful, and then I thought, oh, well, that was kind of silly. So make sure you're putting your little disc on. So my little trick for that is kind of open it up with your fingernail a bit and then kind of pop that in there. That makes it a little bit easier. Now we're going to take our chain nose pliers and go straight over top of that loop. And I'll show you how I wrap it with my hand. So I'm just going to go down once, twice, and then I'm going to work my way back up. And you can go as many times as you want. If you want more of it covered up, you can go 2 or 3 times. It's your piece. You can do whatever you like. So that seems to be plenty in there. So now I'm going to take the flush side again, and I'm going to give that a little trim. And then I want to make sure that I've got that little burr tucked down. You never want to have burrs sticking out. They don't look very nice, and they are sharp. Now this one's kind of in a weird position, and it is kind of already smushed pretty much down, so I just gave it just a little tiny push with my pliers. So now this is the back side, and this is the front side. So I want to make sure that when I'm loading my ear wires up, I know what my front and back are, just because I think it looks a little nicer. But now I'm going to take a moment to just kind of straighten everything out. So I can see that this is kind of tipped down a little bit. So I'm going to grab hold of the whole piece there and kind of tip it up. So now I can see that that's got a nice look to it. And then I'm going to look at the other one. And this looks like it's tipped down a little bit too. And that's just, because we're manipulating wire, things will move around. So before I get my ear wires on there, I want to make sure everything's lined up. So now I'm going to pop my ear wire on and close that up. So now I'm just going to make my second one off camera, and I'll be right back. Okay, so there we go. There's our cute little pair of fall earrings. I'm loving the copper. I don't tend to work with copper as much as I used to, although it is one of my favorite colored metals. You can throw these earrings together in literally minutes, and I think you're going to really love wearing them. They're just cute and fun and fresh, just something really simple, which is what I love in a good pair of earrings. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I love to hear from everybody. And please make sure to subscribe to my channel, as it really does help it out. As always, these will be available in kit form. You just go down to the link below in the description box, and it'll take you directly to my fully secure website, and you can see all the other kits that I have available. I want to thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.